Shalom. I like to say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahashemi Haushai Bahashemi Kakwadesh. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And salutations to my Akim, who do this work in truth and sincerity, who are risking their lives and their freedom to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen but are not, by way of their forefathers' seeds who are Israelite men. The true name of the Most High is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushai. And the Lord's holy chosen people are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as were the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. This is your brother Akali from the GMS Jamaica Kingston camp, and this video is about Psalms chapter 137, okay, which is about the Edomites, who are these so-called white people. Their biblical nationality is that they're the Edomites. They're the sons of Esau, who is the son of Isaac and Rebekah. Okay? And they rule this wicked kingdom today. This is their kingdom. As it says in the book of Job chapter 9 verse 24, that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof, if not wherein who is he. And we know that the Edomites are the wicked, well, obviously, by the things that they do, right? You know? But also, it says in the book of Malachi chapter 1 that Esau is the border of wickedness. Okay? This chapter also mentions Babylon, which it is referring to America, which is known as Mystery Babylon the Great. No longer a mystery, because through the spirits and power of Yahweh Shemeshai, America has been revealed to be the whore that rideth the beast. Revelation chapter 17 lets you know. Once again, Revelation chapter 17 verse 5, I believe. Mystery Babylon the Great. Okay? America is also known as spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Alright? Because it has all of these things wrapped up into it, man. It's the accumulation of all of these past empires, and including, of course, the Roman Empire as well, which America is the second leg of the Roman Empire. It's like a continuation. All right, that's why the scriptures say that it's the deadly wound was healed. Okay, so let's get into the chapter. Psalms 137 verse 1. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we wept when we remembered Zion. Okay, Zion, representation of the Israelites. All right, another name for Jerusalem. Okay, that's what Tazaya 1. Okay. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof, for there they that carried us away captive required of us a song, and they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, sing us one of the songs of Zion. How shall we sing the Lord Yahweh's song in a strange land? Because we're in a strange land, right? This land isn't our home. Okay? America isn't our home. The West isn't our home. Our home is over there in the so-called Middle East. Right? Now, technically, the entire earth is our home. It is ours. You know? But we do not rule it as yet. So in the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 6, it talks about that, where it says, the world was made us for our sakes. Why do we not yet rule it? Essentially, to paraphrase, right? So the entire earth is our home. Plus, to be honest, several other planets, you know, as it says in the book of John, in my Father's house there are many mansions. All right, but we're in a strange land right now that is ruled by a strange people. It's ruled by heathen. Okay. If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. Remember, O Lord Yahweh, the children of Edom, the so-called white people, in the day of Jerusalem. All right, remember Jerusalem is a representation of us, the Israelites. Okay, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof. And when you look at this word race, Irah, to be bare, be nude, uncover, leave, destitute. And that's what they've done to our people, man. We've been left completely destitute, man. Okay? To bear, lay bare. To lay bare by emptying, empty out, to pour out. Okay? So, it's a negative thing done unto us. All right? So the Edomites said, race it, even to the foundation thereof. So they were completely against us, man. And they're still against us. All right, that's how the story is written. The story of Esau and Jacob, where when Jacob supplanted Esau, which was all through the spirit of Yahweh Shemeshai, Esau became upset, he wept, and he said that he would slay his brother Jacob. And every single chance that these Edomites have gotten to lay hands on us or to affect us negatively, they have jumped to it. And right now, we're under them. This is American captivity. America is an empire. And it's ruled by the Edomites, these so-called white people. And as you can see, how they've treated our people and continue to treat our people, you can see that strife between Esau and Jacob to present day, of course. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. So, O daughter of Babylon, which is America, who art to be destroyed. Now we know that it's not speaking about ancient day Babylon, right? Because we were in Babylonian captivity, right? Okay. Ancient Babylon is located in Iraq. And they weren't destroyed. Okay? Babylon was not destroyed, man. Not the way that the scriptures talk about Babylon to be destroyed. All right? Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us, right? So it's going to start with Yahushai through the power of Yahweh to tear down the Edomites and to destroy Babylon. In the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 13, it talks about what Yahushai shall do unto America. Okay? He's going to come and he's going to be setting it on fire. And of course, the ICBM missiles will also be destroying America, which is that mystery Babylon the Great. Okay? Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. And that's the judgment that's going to be upon the Edomites when they're put into captivity. Okay? Now, I want to go to the book of Isaiah chapter 63 and verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom? Remember Edom, the Edomites, these so-called white people, with dyed garments from Bozrah. Now Bozrah, a town in Edom, okay? It's like the chief place of Edom. This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. So of course, visualize this. Okay? That's the most I will say in regards to it. Just visualize. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. And who shall be redeemed? The Israelites, who are the Lord's holy chosen people, which are us. So what this prophecy is saying is that when it is that Yahushua returns, he's going to be dealing with Edom, Esau, Edom, who are these so-called white people, in this kind of manner that it speaks to. Okay? And of course, if this already happened, it will be found in history, but it's not found in history, so it's not something that has happened yet. So the Edomites still exist to this day. All right, even such level of calamity and destruction upon a people, okay, that is described right here. Those people haven't been done away with, okay? And of course, ultimately, we know that the Israelites have not been saved, because if the Israelites were saved, then we would be in a world that is completely righteous. But it's not righteous, it's wicked. And the Edomites are the wicked. So this day is going to be coming very soon, man. And the thing is that you Edomites are currently ruling, but it shall come to an end. As it says in the book of Job, it says that his bounds are appointed that he cannot pass. So this is Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee, thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. So what is that cup? The curses. You can read about it in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 30, that the curses shall fall on our enemies, who are all these heathen, starting with Esau, Edom. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion, who are the Israelites. So we will no longer suffer under the curses. The curses are going to be transferred onto the heathen. All right. Just read Deuteronomy 30, starting at verse 1. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So we shall no longer be carried away into captivity. Right. And remember in the Psalms 137, it says that, for there they that carried us away captive required us of us a song, right? But our captivity is coming to an end. But your captivity, for you so-called white people, it's well on its way. And it will be happening very soon. Okay? With that, I'd like to say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemir Shai Bashim Kodesh. Wa abad babal shalom.